Hello everyone. Guys, I'm drinking tea today out of nowhere in Spain. Cold, just boom. Cold. It's very cold here. Guys, listen, you know when this thing started, because I can see that a lot of people are writing me, how come you are not balancing this whole thing? You have not said anything regarding Regina Daniel's mom. See, Regina Daniel's mom, when this thing started, I was the person that that gave her hot. I started with Regina Daniel's mom, with Ned Nwoko, from even when other bloggers, none of them, opened their mouth to say something. I was the person that spoke, that screamed, that shouted, that was very upset with the mom. I was very upset with Regina Daniel's mom, how she made that decision, how she allowed that to happen, because I remembered that when the husband, Regina Daniel's ex, or I don't know if they have reconciled, Regina's dad, when he was screaming that Regina was 17 years old, that she was young, that Ned Nwoko used to be their neighbor, all right, that he's not in support of that marriage. That man spoke out that time, but they hushed him, they shushed him, they claimed that he's the enemy of progress, that he should just disappear, and he disappeared. So the whole thing, when this whole thing arose, and when this whole thing came up, people started saying things like, okay, look, the way Regina Daniel's mom was going about the whole marriage, like kind of intimidate people with the riches and all that. People were very angry and so upset, and they were thinking, okay, she exchanged Regina Daniels for money. That's, people were thinking, going that angle. Okay, when Regina Daniels came out to say, listen, I was the person that made this decision, not my mom. You guys should stop calling my mom. Even though some people accepted, some did not accept. I will not tell Regina Daniels, no, you are lying, because I was not there when this whole thing was happening. But from what we can see, we can conclude that, okay, when this thing happened, you were 17 years old, according to what you are claiming. That means that time you were not old enough to make your decision. How come your mom allowed this whole thing to happen? But there's something, we noticed. Remember that Regina Daniel's mom, Rita Daniel, when she released that video claiming that Regina gave the husband Ned Nwoko $50,000. People lambasted her. People finished her, because they were trying to say, okay, are you saying that Ned cannot feed Regina Daniels? Okay, what about $100,000 that Ned gave? All that, and the way she came up to say things. Listen, let's all be honest. Regina Daniels' mom, the way she went about this whole thing from beginning, from the beginning, from the time of the marriage to even during this whole crisis, she handled it wrong. She handled it, I don't know, maybe that's her personality, but from my own angle and from my own thought, she handled the whole thing. She never handled it very well, from the marriage to this crisis. You can see that everything, all the posts that they have been making, she has not posted anything directly from her page to discredit Ned Nwoko, to say anything. She has not said anything, and people are like murmuring or saying things. Maybe she's not saying anything, because I heard also people said that Ned Nwoko bought a house for her. From what they are saying, allegedly, that Ned Nwoko bought a mansion for her, and Ned Nwoko allegedly also released one statement that he spent about $175,000 transfer to her, a lot of things. But that's not why I'm saying all this, because you cannot measure the amount of money you give to your in-law. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying in all these things is that Regina Daniel's mom, I think, two things. Listen, let's see this from this angle. Why she is not releasing any statement, or she's not saying anything, she kept mute, she kept quiet, because you know why? No matter whatever it is that Regina Daniel's mom come out to say now, Nigerians will not accept or believe her. Nothing. Even if she come out now to tell Nigerians, listen, this whole thing, I was not involved, nobody will believe her. No matter what, because from the time immemorial, from how she started the whole thing, people were very angry from the onset. So right now you people can see that this whole thing that is happening, you can see that majority of, the actresses, the matured ones, majority of them never came out openly, openly to support her. Or all of them, they were just like inside, speaking from inside. None of them came out openly to stand by her. All of them minus Mercy Johnson. Okay, so the reasons why she kept quiet, she's not saying anything, is because even if no matter what she say, nobody will believe her, because Nigerians already accepted that she exchanged her daughter for money, that she's a greedy woman, even including me. I said it from the onset, minus when Regina Daniels came out to say that she was the person that fell in love with Ned Nwoko, even though I don't know about that. I cannot discredit or accept it, okay? I can't discredit it and I cannot accept it because it's strange to me. I don't know where Regina Daniels met, where she went to meet a billionaire at age of 16 years. At that age, I don't know, but I cannot discredit the fact that if she's saying that she's the person that I met Ned Nwoko, brought Ned Nwoko home. But at the same time, let's face reality. You see, Nigerian parents, the reality is that Regina Daniels' mom is like is like real African parents. Majority, 70% of African parents, they are like that. All these our ancestors, all these our old African parents, they believe that immediately they give birth to a girl, that girl is money. They are seeing rich in law. That is what they are seeing. They will immediately, they are seeing a daughter. What they will be seeing is a rich in law. They are not seeing anything again. If you like, bring a cripple home. And you can see that there is something that Regina Daniels said. You see that that time she released the video, she was saying, that is her responsibility to take care of her mom and her siblings. That with her money, they trained all her siblings. Okay, with your money, they trained all your siblings, but they didn't train you. Does it make sense? Nobody used you. They used your money to train your siblings in university, but they didn't train you. This is that mentality of our parents. They will be looking at us, we the daughters, they will be looking at us that we are supposed to make money for them. So somehow, Regina Daniels' mom is in that category of all those parents that thinks that, okay, their daughter will alleviate them from poverty, their daughter will make way for them. Even though Regina Daniels was not that poor, but you cannot consider, her status with Ned Nwoko's status. You cannot, they are not the same level. But had it been she waited, her status at least, she could have at least gotten to some certain extent. But she was in love, or she was in a hurry, or somebody convinced her, or they collided. I don't know. I can't speak of that because I was not there when the whole thing happened. But let's be realistic. This whole thing always happened in African families where they even boys also. Some boys at the age of 17, 16, 18, 20, you will see some fathers, they will start telling you, how come you are here eating my food free of charge? Look at Emeka, look at Kenneth, they are building houses, they are riding cars, and you are here. They will be comparing you with others. That will lead some boys now to start doing shady things and doing things to make money. That's what is leading them to do Yahoo and all these things. You can see that this is the background of African parents, how they think and how they believe. And they will put that thing in our brain, in our mentality, that we are supposed to, it's our obligation to do something for them, to help them, to elevate them, to change their status, to remove them from that condition they are by marrying someone, someone as long as there is money. So Rita Daniels' case is something, reality of African parents, reality of some homes where they believe that a woman will alleviate them from poverty, or from, change their status from this to, or from this class to the other class. So this Regina Daniels' mom's case, she, from the way I'm saying things, no matter what she said, Nigerian people will not accept or agree. So her keeping quiet, I think, or somehow maybe she's keeping quiet based on maybe because of everything that Ned Nwoko spent on her and all that. She don't want to speak up, or because she don't know the consequences of all the whole thing. I don't know. I can't say much. But from what from what people are saying, they are saying they bought a house for her, they gave her this, they gave her that. So a lot of things. And also being that she's a grandma, she can also keep quiet being a grandma, but this whole thing, she never, the way she handled it was very, very wrong. Very, very wrong. I'm hoping that maybe in future she can just turn things around and things will go on well with them. Guys, I mean, for now, please, hey, please, guys, don't forget to subscribe to that my second backup channel, please, in case it's just a backup channel, Oge Vibes too. Please subscribe to Oge Vibes too, and see you guys. It's cold. Let me just drink my teas. Bye.